My name is Kay Francis Albury, and I live in the northernmost east part of Baltimore, Maryland. No one, including myself, ever dreamed that I would become a pastor. I was caught up in the Black Power syndrome. Certainly, I joined many who wore large afros, and I declared that I wanted to go to Howard University so that I could express my concerns, my criticisms, and invoke the power of God to declare that black lives did matter then and they do matter now. And so I transferred from the junior college into Howard University in the late summer of 1970. My spiritual development became more focused at Howard, inasmuch that I did attend chapel on a regular basis. One of the things that I appreciate deeply about Howard University was that I had an opportunity to go to church somewhere where I could walk to church. And the chapel was only a 1-hour service. They brought in some of the best preachers in the nation to preach. But I found myself really attracted to a very small United Methodist Church in Northeast Washington, D.C., Franklin P. Nash United Methodist Church. I was invited to come down to Atlanta, Georgia to attend a conference on ministry wherein young adults in particular were invited to stay on campus and experience the best Methodist preaching you have ever heard. And it was at that moment, during that time, that I realized that God really was up to something. But I needed one more year to be sure. And so I delayed going to seminary in 1976, returned for the second part of the ministry conference, and made up my mind that I was going to retire from my GS-11 job and give it all up to follow Jesus, and that's exactly what I did. My parents were in total shock. They were so proud that I was the first of the 6 children to graduate from college, to get a great paying government job. And now I shared this news with them that they never expected. It never dawned on me initially that I could even be a pastor. And part of that was because in those years, from 1975 to 1980, I had not seen many women pastors at all. I've been pastoring now for 37 years, and in the 6 appointments, pastoral appointments, I was the first female pastor appointed, with the exception of one church, and that was the one in Fairmont Heights, Grace United Methodist Church, Fairmont Heights. And each time I was brought in to meet with the Staff Parish Relation Committee, there was always the shock that the bishop was assigning a woman to pastor them. And so I would encourage any college student to ask in their time of silence and prayer, God, why was I born? What is it you want me to do? And please give me the strength to take the next steps. I would hope that when people remember me, they remember my willingness to hurt with those who hurt, and empower those who need a push, and that I'm willing to die and go to hell for a heavenly cause, as we lift up the name of Jesus to the world.